Hello everybody. We're gonna be doing some work on the van today. I'm gonna try to get that metal piece, like, what's it called? Not sanded, because I'm using a wire wheel, so what's it called? Wired. I'm gonna get it de-rusted, and we're gonna prime that so there's no rust coming through anymore, because it's all gonna be covered up soon. And I'm gonna get that other front piece of whatever it is that's on the floor. I'm gonna take that up. Hopefully, last time it took me like a couple hours and all my energy was drained. So I'm gonna take that up, and then I wanna put what are they called? The wood. Put the wood on the metal things. I'm gonna drill those in, and I wanna get the fan up top so we can start the installation and stuff. So that's the goal for today. And yeah, I'm about to go to Walmart, grab some stuff, then probably come back, then go to Home Depot to grab some more stuff. I don't know if I'll get the insulation today. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta look. Hi guys, we're at Walmart. I'm gonna grab a couple of things out of here that I could get cheaper than Home Depot. So I'm gonna go to the hardware area and see what I can find. I need like extension cord to like reach out to the truck so I can do some work with the power tools and stuff like that. So we'll see. Y'all see this bus? Imagine doing van life in that. It'd be crazy. So today's goal is to get this piece off. I'm gonna leave this on because I don't really think it matters. I checked underneath and like the wood seems good. It's just wood. So why would this need to be off? So I'm leaving this on. I'm just cleaning it up real good. I'm gonna clean the walls. I'm gonna get all the, I got 1x3s, so they'll be on here. I'm gonna get all of those on and up top, and then probably frame out this door, and then I'm gonna run and get the insulation today and probably put up the insulation, and they'll just like go behind these all the way across. And they probably won't go behind this, but I can do spray foam in these to fill in those, and then there's some holes in the floor that I need to fill in too, so I'll do that. And then also I brought the fan thing out because I'm thinking about putting it right here, because it'll go like that, and then my shower will be somewhere right here. I'm thinking shower right here, kitchen counter right here, my bed's gonna go across the back. I'll have maybe some type of storage right here, desk right here, and then under the bed will be a water tank eventually, not right now, and then my electric underneath too. Trying to get a bunch of stuff done today. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up these walls because it's super dirty here. I'm gonna clean it up, sweep, clean up the floor real good before I do the flooring, and fill in some holes first before I do the insulation. So let's hop to it. Here's the fan thingamajiggy, and I took this moving box and I made a square. So this is my template basically for this. So I'm about to go on this roof. And hopefully we got enough time. I'm gonna put this on the roof and just mark along the outside. It's probably gonna be a little snug, but I'd rather have it snug than too small where I can't go back. So I'm gonna see if this works. I'm scared. So we got this piece out. I still gotta get this rusty bolt. I need to go look underneath and see what's stopping that from coming out. Next, I'm gonna put all the wood for the things, and I need to cut the hole for the air for the fan. But I was waiting for the sun to go down a little bit so I don't get burned the hell up. And what else can I do? Oh, I'm about to paint that. I'm gonna do the rust and the paint on that back thing first, because I don't want that to be rusty under the floor. And yeah, I guess I'll show y'all when I get to it. All right guys, it's time to grind some rust. I look like Sub-Zero or Scorpion. Get over here. All right, so we gotta grind all of this stuff off, and then I'm gonna paint it, and then I have to fill these holes. y'all. So I got some spray on here. I don't like the white. I mean, obviously I need another coat. And then it's like they tried to repair some of the stuff right here, but I'm gonna spray it again, and then I'll probably get some black and go back over it with some black.
With some black.
With some black.
Make sure you grab that black.
Yeah, go over with the black. And then I need to fill these holes in too. That's a big hole. I don't know. Yeah, that's a big hole right there. And yeah. Hello everybody. Got a late start today, so I'm trying to get a little bit done. The wood on all of the metal parts. And then I went and grabbed 3 sheets of plywood, and I went and got more furring strips, whatever they're called. And that's gonna be for the floor, and I'll put the insulation in between them. And yeah, so we're about to get started with putting the wood on the wall. Now this is my second time at Home Depot for today. I need this bit right here. Look how big this is, that's crazy. But my bits kept breaking, so I need to get new ones. What are these called, drill bits? Drill bits. I had 2 of them break, so I need to get some nice sturdy metal ones. I mean, ones that's made for metal. I'm sure mine are made for metal, but I don't know why they keep breaking, but I'm coming to get some new ones. All right, I think I'm gonna go with these, $6. I don't know if they need to be longer. Also, I need to look for some regular self-driving Phillips screws, because I don't like this hex bit. So I'm back. I bought drill bits and regular screw heads, because I don't like those hex bits, because I like to use the sleeve on these, whatever this is called, that way when I'm putting the screw in, it's not all over the place and keeps falling out. It's just push it, screw it, let's go. So I got the bits, so I'm about to try to drill the holes and screw them. I got a little bit shorter screws too this time, because as you can see right here, the screw kind of, well, you can't really see it, but the screw kind of goes into the wall. It doesn't go into it so much to where it's poking out the other side. So I want to do some of these, and my camera's going out of space, so I need to go through and edit. That's what I really need to do, but I'll get some of these up, and then I'll pop back on here in a second to let you know where I got. All right, so right now we have 5 of them in. I have to cut one shorter because it's on the box, the well box, whatever. And it's so annoying because I have to drill the hole. See, some of them have Phillips screws. I have to drill the hole, switch the bit attachment for the hex bits, and it's not flush with the wall, so I gotta get those in there more. But it's like, sometimes these screws work, but the other times they won't go in. So then I have to switch it back to the hex. I'm like, oh my gosh. So this is becoming a very tedious process. And I didn't think it was gonna take this long just to put some boards on the wall, but it's getting annoying. Sorry if I have stuff on my mouth. I just ate some carrot cake cheesecake, and it was scrumptious, delicious. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 4 plus the 2 that I have to cut shorter. And then I can do the ceiling, but I have to take these lights off, and they're on these rivets. So I don't know if I'm gonna break these or what, or just take this light off and leave that up there. If that'll be an option, that is gonna be the option. And then I can put the wood across, and hopefully they stay flush enough since that light is right there. You wanna know something crazy? Yesterday I'm looking at these lights because I was gonna work out here, and I'm like, these lights must not work. So I'm up there in the dash, like turning the knob, and they wouldn't come on. So I thought they was broken. They are not broken. There is a switch down here, and it's diagonally for some reason, and it controls the lights. Guess who's gonna be working in the dark? It's a mess in here, guys. That's okay, because we're the last one. Also, I have this weird squeak now in this corner. I think I've showed y'all, but whenever I bounce up and down, and I don't know if it happened after I put this thing on there or what, but that's kind of annoying. Imagine I build this whole thing out, and every time I'm over here in the shower, all I hear is have that. First piece of foam, so let's see if it fits in there. You know what? It's not gonna fit because I measured the inside. Now I'm gonna have to trim it because I measured inside of the. So if you watched all of my van build, then you'll know this is the knife that I found in this van, and it's the one that I'm using to cut the foam, so came in handy. It's very sharp. I have to probably trim around the light a little bit, but other than that, it looks like it fits. Van life. All right, so I guess that's not too shabby. And once I get the next pieces on and I get everything actually secured and glued, I'll go in with the great stuff between here and like behind here before I seal it off. And before I glue it down, I'll go behind everything with the great stuff. All right, about to close up shop, but this is how we're looking. Don't mind the sagging. All right, guys, we are back and it is hot. So today's plan is to finish all of the insulation. As you can see, I've not done that wall. I have to put some on this wall, but I also need to make a frame. And I don't know if do I just glue it to the front of the cab or what? Because there's nothing to drill into, so what do I do with it? I don't know, I guess I just glue it. I'm gonna glue it and then eventually I'll make a door. But I'm super tired. I had to get up early to take my cousins to the airport, so yeah, I'm exhausted. But yeah, I want to get the insulation done and maybe the insulation on the floor. I'm probably not going to frame the floor because I've seen people just put it straight onto the floor, and I'm thinking of like, why do I need to frame it? What am I? I'm not screwing into nothing, you know. So I'm probably not going to frame it, and then I'll put my subfloor on top of the insulation. Hopefully I can finish the floor today. I don't know, but just try to get done what I can get done. So yeah, I'm about to finish the walls. I already showed y'all a little bit. I don't think I need to show y'all. I got a bunch of 1-inch cheap foam because I'm cheap, and hopefully it's, you know, it's good enough to last in the cold weathers. But yeah, I'm cheap. So that's what I did. And then I got mostly 1x3s and 1x2s. I got the 1x3s for the parts that I needed heavier things into the wall, and I did 1x2s in the area that I probably won't need it as much. And I was gonna put wood on the ceiling, like the slats, but I saw a lot of people that they didn't, because there's nothing to drill into, and if I did, I could just drill straight into this if I need it. And yeah, that's what we got going on so far. Alright, so I got this corner piece in, but I didn't know how to do this curve here. So I figured, don't worry about this hole, I'm gonna seal them all up, but I figured I'll go straight down right here and then have a piece come across here and kind of have that meet, and then just fill in the rest with the spray foam, I guess, for now, until I figure out a better solution, because I'm not gonna close the walls off yet, so we'll still have time to figure everything out, you know? So right now I'm working on this, and then I'm doing all of this. So it's coming along slowly but surely, and we still have to do the ceiling. So very fun, very fun. Look at this mess. Yeah. All right, so we pretty much got all of the walls done, and then I still have to do the ceiling, everything else. But I still have to go through like little cracks. I started doing it the lazy way, which is I was just holding, like, say this one in there, I would just hold it up and cut along the edge to make it fit instead of measuring over and over and over. So I still have to go through with the great stuff in the cracks, and then I have the foil tape that I'll be putting over the cracks as well. And then there's like other small pieces, maybe, I mean, other small areas about this big. I'll just go in and put foam in and do the ceiling. But I'm so tired and it's so hot. It's actually a lot cooler than yesterday because the wind is blowing, and it's about 4:30 right now, so I got a little bit of light left, even though I figured out the lights in the inside. I don't really want to work in the dark, but I'm gonna try to get the last few pieces in the ceiling, and then I'll probably be done for the day. So the next one, we'll probably have to do the floor. Look at the floor, just look at this. This is crazy. So I'll definitely have to do some cleaning before I wrap this up. And obviously they're not glued down yet, but I'm gonna wait till I finish everything, then glue them down. I also still need to cut my hole for my fan, which I think I'm gonna put there. And I was really supposed to do that first, but I got lazy. So the next time I work on it, I need to do that first.